Y'all, welcome back. It's time for more King of the Castle. Last time on King of the Castle Z, we found a skeleton, and we had some diplomacy with a cult, and I got married. So let's find out what happens this episode. Also, for those of you joining me on YouTube, I am streaming this, and if you want to get in on this super fun game, don't forget to follow us over at Stump Gamers, and you can be part of this whole thing that happens as well. All right. Late at night, two counts meet in an ancient stone cemetery to discuss their schemes against the monarch. Benny! Benny always a vampire. I don't think I've seen Benny not as a vampire when we play this game ever. Our grain stores are looking much more impressive than the rest of the kingdom. Yes, and I've had peasants from the coast moving onto my lands despite desperate to sponge off our prosperity. Benny, don't lie to me. You totally have always been a vampire. I'll hear nothing of it. How delightful, but won't summoning this demon be difficult? It's magic beyond our usual fare. The walls of reality are sturdy, but they can be weakened. A tide of blood. A tide of blow. Nope. Tide of blood must swallow this kingdom in its wake. Chaos! For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower stability. Y'all are trying to lower my stability! Stop! I'm trying to get it high! In a dingy seaside town, two patricians off the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. The coastal economy is strong. What do we do with all this coin? How do we hold all these limes? Reaver, time to start buying things. TL Wolf? Betrayal. Time to start buying things, my friend. Land, roads, bridges. We'll buy up the whole kingdom piece by piece. Medieval Crafter, thank you so much for that raid. I really appreciate it. Thanks for sharing your community. For those of you that don't know, my name is PeachyAenne. I'm playing King of the Castle, which is an amazing Twitch integrated game, which also has the latest update named after me because I love this game so much, and the devs are really super sweet. Typically we play multiplayer games here on this channel, but every so often we also do single player stuff because we all stream throughout the week, and that's what I'm doing right now. If you are interested, you can join in the game at any time and be one of my nobles and try to behead me, overthrow me, make me join a blood cult, get my head smashed in. There's a lot of things to kill me with. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury or less in 2 seasons. Okay, I can't spend money. Everyone is so handsome and beautiful. Look at that. They're all like, they're triplets, essentially. They all got the same. Why is it always giant spiders in my playthroughs? Oh, yeah. The summer games. We haven't done the summer games. The summer games have begun. Your royal yacht? I have the stumped yacht! Glides into port in Thalissus. Anxious servants lay out the red carpet while shooing away. Don't shoot the seagulls! Don't do it! Ho there, your majesty. Beautiful day, isn't it? Come with me to your carriage. The grand arena is waiting. Ooh. Oh my god! What does a monarch have to do to get a drink around here? This truly is the PeachyAenne update. Listen, a lady needs a gin drink, okay? Apologizing profusely. I'm sorry. Lord Patrician burn fry and pan. Waves down a servant. Oh gosh, no. You get me my drink. 30 seconds later, a glass of iced wine is pressed into your hand. This surely isn't poisoned. Stephanie, thank you so much for that resub for 33 months. Appreciate it. Drop them bears or them oh-ho-ho-hos. The journey to the arena is a short ride over bumpy cobblestones. As you pull up outside the massive stone coliseum, you can already hear the roar of the crowd within, which only grows louder as you walk to your royal box. There must be thousands of people here, peasants and patricians alike. but you have the best view in the house. As you step out and wave, the crowd chants your name. Oh, how wonderful. We have 2 different events that we could show you today, Your Serene Highness. Which would you prefer to witness, a gladiator fight or a monster battle? Tell me about the gladiator fight. 2 of the most fearsome fighters all across Celeste Ath will clash for the title of Golden Champion. No rules, no limits, cheating encouraged, blood and heartbreak guaranteed. Tell me about the monster. We've sailed the furthest oceans and delved the deepest jungles to bring back exotic beasts for our gladiators to fight. One human fighter's mettle will be tested against a creature from your nightmares. But how hot is the beast, is what I'm going to ask. Oh my gosh, right, J Phoenix? It took me a second to read the based on extremely enthusiastic feedback. Listen, I know what I'm about. I have made my decision. Oh. Man versus beast. It's time for a monster battle. That tea was hot. Excellent choice, Your Esteemed Highness. Allow me to call forth a brave or perhaps unfortunate human champion. A sudden hush falls over the... Shh, 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 shh. As the iron gate rolls open, Lord Patrician Burn and Fryman steps up to the podium, speaking into a bronze tube that projects his voice across the entire arena. Our gladiator today has traveled all the way from the south to, in her words, show us dishonest coastal dogs what honor looks like. A crusading holy warrior who claims to have the strength of the 9th god by her side. And since she's come this far, who are we to doubt her? Give it up for Seraphina the Zealous. Whoa, Seraphina, she's a beast! Out of the circle somersaults a small woman. Despite her size, she moves with a lithe confidence and wears little armor. Her oiled skin gleaming in the sun. She's got a shine! Okay, but I can romance her, right? Right? Gay panic. She has a fearsome looking warhammer. So I'm confident. Okay. She clasps her hands and offers up a quick pre-fight prayer. Lord Patrician Burn Fry and Pan turns his attention back at you. Right now, in cages beneath the arena floor, we have 3 different monsters that we could throw against our friend Seraphina. A wyvern, a winter wolf, or a bronze giant. But which should we choose? Why don't we let the monarch decide, since they came to visit all the way from the capital? The crowd hoots and hollers at the idea. Someone stands up and starts singing the national anthem off key. Chat, what do you think? Mods, can we get a poll? Should we do the wyvern, the wolf, or the bronze giant? Let's put this to the test. I don't want her to lose. I want Seraphina to marry me. Listen, there's a polycule option somewhere in this game, and we will, gosh darn it, find it. Battle of the Bronze Bodies. I like the sound of that. I love the sound of that. Jazz fought a wyvern the other night during God of War. Did she now? Well, maybe she'll fight another wyvern soon. We need to go party life. Dragon of War. See, I've tried party life, and it didn't lead to as many encounters as I would have liked. But I don't know. That was an update ago, so. All right, the poll is up, everybody. I'm gonna vote too, because I can. Should we fight the wyvern, the winter wolf, or the bronze giant? Small only needs to fight tall. Well, vote now. Ooh, it's anyone's game at this point. There's a lot of close votes right now. I mean, counts and grandies have to bring stability down. Yep, that's true. But I don't know if this changes any of that, you know? All right, Giant is clearly winning at this point. giant. We're proud to present you with the actual bronze giant, bought at an Ataishi Titan market for a price that defies belief. We're not sure if he's technically alive, but we'll find out if he can die. Is it literally a bronze statue? The bronze giant is 20 feet tall, with blazing green eyes and metallic skin. It stands as rigid as a statue while Seraphina the Zealous readies her warhammer. As Seraphina the Zealous drums up the crowd's support, Lord Patrician Burn and Frypan turns to you with a gleam in his eye. Half the fun of the Summer Games is the gambling. Why don't you place a bet before the fight begins? I'll place a bet! The bookies look distinctly nervous at the monarchs themselves as placing a bet, but they're also salivating at the sight of your gold. Let's see, I can't go down to 1,500, but if I bet 1,000, and on who will you place your 1,000 gold bet? Seraphina the Zealous, the bronze giant, you'll get 1,200 if it wins. You've changed your mind. No, we're betting on Seraphina. In that case, just to make things interesting, I'll bet on the bronze giant. Shall we begin? Yes. Yep. Order that Seraphina be disarmed? No, let the fight commence. Come here, Hippo. Hippo wants to see this fight go down. I know. The crowd roars and stamps until the entire Colosseum shudders. The bronze giant suddenly comes to life, charging at Seraphina with the Zealous, with huge arms outstretched. I'm gonna cheer! Cheer for Seraphina the Zealous! Oh no. Seraphina the Zealous tries to parry, but what human could hope to stand up to the strength of a Titan? The bronze giant slams down both its huge metal fists, splattering the poor gladiator all over the place. And the winner is the bronze giant! Oh no. Depths below, what rotten luck. Order the bronze giant to be returned now. What? What now? I'm going to ban the arena! I feel like we should order the bronze giant to be returned home, right? Like, bronze giant doesn't want to be in the arena. Are you sure, Your August Majesty? It'll be an expensive operation. Ah, well, I suppose the creature has earned it. I'll take care of the arrangements. The next week of the Summer Games is packed with entertainment, athletic competitions, chariot races, copious amounts of wine, that's what I'm talking about, and above all, blood in the sand. On your journey back to the palace, you reflect that your attendance at the games has certainly helped cement the patrician support. It's all that wine and sweet talking. A curious curse. Oh, this thing again. A giant glass globe filled to the brim with murky waters is wheeled before the council. The fishbowl contains Lord Patrician Creaking Door 9000, suspended in liquid. Okay. He pokes his head above the surface. Your esteemed highness, glub glub. A most infuriating circumstance has befallen me, glub glub. Can I get you some fish food? This is no laughing matter. Listen, I was laughing. I've been glub glub cursed by a sea wizard. He inflicted me with all these glub glub gills, so I can't leave the water for more than a couple glub glub minutes. What did you do to anger this wizard? I happen to own a tannery that is glub glub polluting some picturesque beast she likes. How was I supposed to glubbing know? I'm using that as a swear from now on. I demand you arrest this maniac and force him to remove these gills. Okay, send a squad of coastal soldiers to arrest the wizard responsible. Send a diplomat to politely ask the wizards to reverse the curse. Close down Lord Patrician Creaking Doors 9000's tannery. Send the wizard a hamper of fine cheeses and a bottle of wine. Well then. You know what? I think we should send the wizard some wine. That's never gone wrong. Yeah, maybe they will appreciate a bottle of wine. I don't think the patricians will like that, but, you know, whatever. Y'all want me to send some wine and cheese to this wizard. I appreciate that. Keepo in the morning. Voting has closed. All right, let's go. How glub glub dare you? From then on, Lord Patrician Creaking Door 9000 remains confined to his aquarium. The sight of the greatest... Listen, go join the fish people. I did you a favor. The sight of the great glass globe and its glub-glubbing occupant in the council hall quickly becomes unremarkable. All right, giant spiders, let's get this over with. Susubun, your grace, a forest on my land has been completely overrun by giant spiders. I know this happens every time. The trees are shrouded in webs and travelers are going missing. We must put a stop to this. All right, send an army to wipe them out. Burn it with fire. Put a bounty on giant spider legs. We must coexist with the giant spiders. You know what I'm gonna do? We're not doing the bounties and spider legs one anymore. We've done that. That's all up to you, chat. We must learn to coexist? No. No! No. I mean, I think coexist is also good because then I think you also get wealth, right? Trade goes up, maybe, potentially in the future. Voting has closed. All right, we're going to coexist. This is exactly my face when coexisting with spiders. Coexist, they're monsters, mandibles dripping with venom, snatching merchants off the roads and stringing them up to suck them dry. Sounds sexy. They're more afraid of you than you are of them? Perhaps we can change that. By the blood of the dead, these are arachnids. We won't get far with diplomacy. You don't know. Listen, you don't know that. You send your chancellor to Quail University. Oh, I want to go there. Perhaps the scholars will have some ideas on how you and the spiders can coexist peacefully. Hold on. Does this game actually have controller support? I don't think so. Not yet. All right, that's the end of the season. A deer park! Let's do it. Also, please avoid spoilers in chat. Especially because I have a no backseating. Oh, maybe I took that off. I lied. I thought there was the no backseating tag up. I take that back. Jazz. Jazz is the richest noble. She would be. I have, but not everyone has experienced it, so I like to try and keep it spoiler-free for everybody. All right, let's see. What do we want? Deer Park. No one cares about farming or trade at this point. Or farming or faith. Military or military. None of these really affect me, so y'all have fun with whatever you want. What do y'all want in your town, in your cities? An observatory? A stadium? I mean, increasing your military is always good if you're gonna try and, like, murder me. Especially if you're going for the Defiance route, which counts, you always are. Hippo's always going the Defiance route. Or also to defend me. But let's be honest, no one has ever defended me. The only time that me and the nobles came to some sort of agreement was when I wanted to become a vampire. Because accounts won, and we all got to see the vampire route. And I guess when we romanced the fish guy. Alright, we got military trade. Good for you all. Coexisting with spiders. We're gonna do this one. Greetings, Your Majesty. I am the arachnologist you sent for, having spider problems. We want to learn how to live alongside them. Ah, yes. Fascinating specimen, which many practical uses. You can raise them as livestock or milk them for their potent venom, or you can harvest their silk, which makes for fine sails and formidable armor. Last but not least, you could train them from birth to be ridden as mighty steeds. Who could resist a cavalry regiment that comes into battle atop almighty arachnids? The possibilities are endless, but first you need to get a hold of some eggs. No easy task, I'm afraid. Oh, I don't want to hire the adventurers. Leave the spiders alone! Send in soldiers to kill the spiders and take their eggs. Lure the spiders from their nests with an offering. I think that looks good. I'm getting rid of that because I don't want that to happen. Yeah, the first time we did this, we actually got a whole bunch of spider cavalry. I see you, Nyx. Leave those spiders alone. Oh gosh, something just fell into my eye while we're waiting. Yeah, we have a 90% chance with... I don't think we've seen Lure the Spiders with an offering, so I'm excited to see that. Okay. Local farmers drive their herds into the web-shrouded wood. Oh god. Hideous squealing. Oh! And crunching noises ring out across the trees as the spiders devour their prey? Yikes. Once the arachnids are too full to move, thieves dart into the nest to recover their eggs. We did it! Farming went down, though. The thieves return to the wagon and groaning under the glistening heap of spider eggs. You order them sent to the nearby farm to be hatched and raised as livestock. Hopefully eastern farmers are up to the task. Okay. Hordling attack. Hordling attack! Resdell! Your Highness, I'm ruined. Hordlings have occupied my... Wine time! Have driven my staff away. I will assemble the council. Ninth, bless you, Your Highness. Alright, here's what we're not gonna do. We need to save the vineyards, y'all. We're not gonna burn the vineyards. We need to strong arm the other grandees into sending military help. You get money. This is my choice. Because I want this to happen. Y'all, C was not an option. Patricians, I know you want me to be poor. But... Ooh, it's a close fight? We're gonna press it as soon as I can. Not even looking at the number. What happened? Hire an adventure! Fine. I mean, I still have over 1,500, so never fear, Your Majesty. I can drive them out without collateral damage. Good. About my heir. Congratulations are in order. A royal wedding was a magnificent affair. I am very happy. Your happiness isn't as important as fulfilling your duty to your kingdom, but I'm glad you found a way to have both. You've done so well so far, but something's still missing, an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they are a bastard or the youngest of your many cousins. My husband and I will have a child together. Ah, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business to defeat the Huns. All right. Let's end this season. A pair of counts face each other in silence. A code word is exchanged. They speak of their latest schemes. What happened? The kingdom was meant to be a whirlpool of chaos by now. It's more like a whirlpool of smiles and hugs. No demon will come anywhere near it. The Count's aim is, yep, you still gotta lower the stability. Sitting on a bench outside a sun-bleached villa, two patricians on the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. The thrice-cursed monarch is still refusing to sell us any public land. It makes sense. The treasury's not exactly suffering right now. Patience, my friend. Let's bide our time until the monarch's gold runs out. The patrician's aim is to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. I'm going to tax the grandees so I get more money back. A plague of rats. Stargazing. What's the other one? A helping hand. Let's go stargazing, y'all. PeachyAenne is hiding. This simply can't go on, Your Majesty. Those archboffins think they know everything. They know nothing of the ninth god's wrath. Please, Your Majesty, we found a perfect site for an observatory high in the southern hills, but it's on Grandee PeachyAenne's hiding land, and he refuses to let us build there. Such things are heresy. The stars are just as big as close as the ninth god intended. Who put you up to this idea, I bet it was one of those counts like Chessy Cat 13. I sort of want an observatory. Construct the observatory, find a different site for the observatory, forbid the construction. Forbid construction and investigate the scholars' funding. Y'all can do whatever you want. Chessy Cat, you were called out. I mean, I would like to see the observatory. That sounds fun. Y'all want an observatory as well. I also think the forbid construction, investigate the scholars' funding would be fun too. The grandees grumble and groan, but construction goes ahead. Over time, the observatory provides new jobs and brings many traveling scholars into the area, paying for itself many times over. Look at that! Y'all made money. Y'all got good trade. Grandee Milisteria strides into the council chambers, distraught and waving a dead rat by its tail. The fields and barns of the south are overrun by vermin, and we've no more poison for these horrible things. We can't cope anymore. Hippo, you're standing in front of the monitor again, and I can't see. Huh? Send them cats! Listen, we gotta send them cats. I want a whole bunch of cats! Y'all, send them cats! I'm willing to take that hit to my treasury. Come on, nobles. I have one request. Actually, it's been a couple of requests, but I want cats. I love cats. More than price, even. Yes, let's send them cats. Grandee Milia bows to you deeply. You send a caravan of cats. Oh, what a caravan of cats. Over to the south. By the time they reach their destination, they're both hungry and very angry. The perfect rat-catching mindset. But despite a promising start, the cats prefer lazing around in the sun. That's fine. They can do what they want. I just wanted the cats. I thought they were all gonna die. Thank God they didn't die. That's fine. The cats can do whatever they want to do. Okay, a helping hand. Oh, it's Justin. Justin from Suncoast. I have something I've wanted to ask you. I don't have long. What can I do you for? As you surely know, I run a very successful jewelers guild. I do? I mean, of course I do, my love. But the current laws are a little restrictive for my trade. Lots of tariffs and regulations. You know how it is. I do. I was hoping you could push some of those changes in the council. Eliminate some of the important duties on Aotesh jewels, perhaps. You want me to give the coast preferential treatment? I think it's only fair. The other regions can't just compete with us in jewelry trade anyway. Fine, I'll assemble the council. Ah, marvelous. I'll see you there. Reduce import taxes on gemstones. Ban all of the import of Ateshi gemstones. Well, I'm just gonna veto do nothing. Y'all have to do something. I'm gonna make you do it. Choose it. What are you gonna... Oh, geez. Okay. You all chose to ban? I guess that's fair because you didn't want me to get any money. Rude. Ban the import. I see. I underestimated my enemies on the council. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it is. Banning Atashi jewels has marked an effect on the patricians' economy. Cheaper, lower quality stones are imported from Ashmead, but it's an arduous process. The number of nobles are seen clutching their old jewelry with increased paranoia as their value increases sharply. Alright. End of the season. Meanwhile, in the south, the Grandee Stewart has invited his closest associates to his manor house for some wine and cheese and treason. As one does. The kingdom is at peace, and everyone's looking for a new scandal to focus on. Not exactly the right climate to abduct a monarch. I could finally push my memoirs if you think that would cause enough of a distraction. No, I don't think that'll do it. We need a total chaos across the whole kingdom. You underestimate the impact of my memoirs. The Grandees say, yep, you gotta still do stability. Alright. If nobles vote for the monarch's choice, they gain 500 personal wealth. You know what? Why not? I'm going to get rid of monarch's choice, and we'll do golden choice. More curses, a clairvoyant visit. The destitute grandee. Resdell, an adventurer you... Oh, yeah, the adventurer you sent to my vineyard has not returned. Oops. Oopsie doodles. Now, I do not even have the money to pay my servants. I cannot sell the vineyard, for its worth is plummeted to 0. I'll buy the vineyard from you. Oh, truly, I would be happy to be rid of it. Yes, yes, yes! Give it to me. What will we done with your new acquisition? Renovate the vineyard and start making wine again. I don't even care if I'm going down in my money and my treasury because it'll pay out in the long run. I know exactly what I did. Grandee Dillyward rushes to the council chamber, breathless and in disarray. By Jasmine! You don't have stars, but you own the game. Where are your sparkles? By Zenya's ashes, you look like you haven't slept for weeks. That's because I've been placed under a curse. Look, my hair's falling out in chunks. Ugh. Or perhaps you're old or ill. It was one of my knaves. I saw it in her eyes. She's an evil witch. Maybe the sparkles is just for the devs. Have the so-called witch tested. Okay, that's a faith one. Send scholars to the southern lands to find an explanation. Have the accursed Dillyward sent east to relax. Well, I know you all don't want me to get stability, but I really want stability. What about the golden choice? Could I sway you with money? How about that? Oh. Oh. The nobles are being nice to me? Oh, I think they just want me to fail the 80% chance and lose stability. They weren't being nice. They're taking a gamble. Voting has closed. What makes you say that? I don't know. Resist. Because I'm suspicious. Just like bingo, yes. Sure enough, it succeeded. The scholars from Quail University discover a contaminated well on Dillard's estate. Not enough to kill, but enough to make his hair fall out and set his nerves on edge. I missed the last thing. That's fine. Look at our stability. Okay, clairvoyant visit. Your Majesty, Countess Charmed Rachel has been having prophetic dreams. It's true. I can part the veil betwixt now and some ways off. Give me a prophecy. For instance, Grandy Z. Bailey 8 should beware of birds for the next season. All right. Z. Bailey, no birds. And I saw a vision of Count Malefic Blaze's body floating away on dark water. What? Blood and stars? Please, Your Grace. Have her foretell the future of the council. We could gain insight into great mysteries. I'm like, all right, just this once. If you're good, we'll go out and get McDonald's. Make Countess Charmed Rachel an official council advisor? You know, I actually like all of these. These all seem very interesting to do. McDonald's, listen, we gotta get some chicken nuggets. I know, I'm curious about like what that looks like, making them an official advisor too. The McDonald's built on top of skeletons? That sounds horrible. Apparently we're throwing the charlatan in the dungeon. It failed! This is what they wanted. Countess Charmed Rachel yells out as the watch haul her away. The monarch's iron grip will rust and crumble away. Beware, beware! Her words echo as the door slams. Nobles start muttering to each other and glancing at you. Could she be right? Oh, this not gonna go well in the future. Okay. Yeah, you all got that. Madam Treasurer. Oh, give it a rest. You know why I'm here. Let's just hurry this up, shall we? Where do I sign? And here, and here, and here. There you go. You've got what you wanted. Now give me the money. All right, we got some money. Do my eyes deceive me? Was the royal treasurer you were speaking with? Indeed, my friend. Good news. With the monarch's gold running out, the treasurer was willing to sell off the kingdom's roads and bridges. Soon the kingdom will be ours, but what will we do when we own everything? All right, patricians, this is now your chance to choose your final goal. Do you raise stability or mercilessly extract wealth from the kingdom until it collapses, lower authority? That's interesting because I also need to raise stability. Our goals have aligned. I just need to pop a baby out real quick. We'll soon have the monarch dancing to our tune. We just need to make sure the kingdom is a nice, comfortable rut. For the final stage, you gotta get stability to at least 10. Interesting. Uses for spiders, your heir, vineyard. You know I'm going to choose my vineyard over my heir because I love my vineyard. I bring good news and strange news. The renovations to your new vineyard in the south are complete to my satisfaction. In addition, my workers found spoons, too many to count. Perhaps left behind by the hoardlings that infested the place. They are known to hoard things after all. It's in the name. I'm not going to sell my property. Take no chances. No. Clear the spoons and then open the vineyard. It's a long process, but before long, you have a swanky new vineyard. Hell yeah! Complete with spacious, spoon-free wine cellar. One question remains. What do you do with the spoons? Listen, I'll just gift them back. I don't need them. The Grandies are grateful that you return their missing spoons, and your workers are grateful to be rid of them. It's not time to rebel. That's not what time it is. I guess my heir. I do need an heir. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. Phew! You stand before the council, holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed to. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My daughter. The assembled nobles break into the polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of a kingdom. Your august majesty, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your daughter. What's their name? PeachyAenne II. Of the Daddy Kingdom. Excellent, your serene highness. I'm sure that PeachyAenne II will grow up to be a chiffle the old block. Not even the second. It is. It's literally just 2, Brian. Uses for spiders. Greetings, your majesty. I was the fella tasked with looking after the spider eggs, and I'm pleased to say that they've grown up into nice, plump young specimens, big as house cats and near as tame. Wonderful, you successfully domesticated them? Oh, sure, they're like little lambs. I like to tuck them into bed with me and let them... The wife complains, but I tell her not to worry. They're harmless if you breathe through your nose. I suppose this means we should decide what we actually do with all those damn spiders. Train them as steeds, milk them for venom, harvest their silk. I want to train them as steeds. Because they're cool. No one... Oh, Katie Hobbit's like, silk, yay. Everybody else, steeds. How terrifying is that, though, really? If I saw giant spiders, like, in a army formation, I would just have a heart attack and die right there. It's like, there's nothing worth living after this. It's come to an end. It was good while it lasted. You order the spiders sent to a nearby stable and trained as steeds. Within a few months, the Knights of the East are riding on, not on horseback, but spiderback. They're terrifying in battle, enormous, venomous, and hungry. Soon, the spider riders of the East pass into legend. Even Countess Susubun is forced to agree that spider husbandry was a fantastic idea, despite her initial misgivings. Perfect for a rebellion? No. I lowered your defiance. We're ending the season. Alright, y'all. Do what you need to do. Personally, I want the deer park. Because that would be good. But... let's see. Ranger Alistair is still, is now the richest, along with Lowenheil and Marley. Charmed Rachel too? Yeah, I guess if you do get thrown in the dungeon, you become a 2. Those people from the dungeon have not gone out, by the way. Nice, Jazz, nice. Nice. Just getting my tea. You just wanted to be my advisor? Oh, that's fine. All right. Grandees, you got a decrease in part in farming and a theater decrease in authority. That sounds not good. That does not sound good. Our corporate overlords. What does this mean? What is this? It happens gradually, like a frog slowly boiled. At first, it's paying a few patrician trolls. Wait, did they win? Was that the last goal? They win before me, but I have an heir. And I got my stability. No. Nope. I refuse. I refuse. But their cash reserves grow, and so do their acquisitions. My heir was born! It said that I had a baby. The trouble really starts when they ban anyone else from trading on their roads. Soon enough, they practically own everything. Trade is now a monopoly. Here's the copy of tomorrow's speech. The Supreme Majesty. Don't forget to read out the part in the end. The speech was proudly sponsored by Coast Breck, the creamiest cereal in the kingdom. But the speech is about tearing down people's homes. Creamiest? What does that even mean? It's not actually cream. It's kind of salty jam that keeps the cereal fresh for longer, allowing for transportation across this kingdom. My vineyard did me in. Listen, I'd do it again. But I feel like I had stability, and that is my ambition, though. Like, how do I not win with a 10 in stability? Are we the baddies? Listen, I'll just retire to my fucking vineyard. It's disgusting at first, of course, but the side effects distract you from the taste. And after you've mentioned the sponsorship, don't forget to add that you can't get enough of that creamy coastal crunch. You know what? It's fine, because I have not seen this ending yet, and this is great. That's very important. Can't get enough of that crunchy coastal cream. No, you're getting it all wrong. It's creamy coastal crunch. If you can't get the hang of it, we'll delay the speech and book you in a week of rehearsals. Oh, and one more thing. We're canceling council meetings from now on. But what about the What? What? The council's completely redundant. All their decisions need approval from the board of investors anyway. Might as well let the board make the decisions from now on. Oh no! This is late-stage capitalism! Board of investors, who are they? People who bought a stake in the kingdom, obviously. Didn't you know? They've been running things for a while now. Two real tributary games. Don't worry, your job's not under threat. Your palace attracts a lot of tourism, but the council's got to go. You know what? I'm okay with that, as long as I can stay in the palace. You've run council decisions past another group without telling me? Let me guess. The board is mostly patricians, right? Yes, it is. You're right. We need to diversify. Maybe we could let in a count or two. Couldn't hurt. They'll just be outvoted anyway. You've run the council decisions past another group without telling me? The board took a vote and we decided it was the right thing to do. The other regions must have something to say about this. The counts did try to besiege the capital. But the East is pretty much bankrupt since all the industry started moving to the coast. When the soldiers arrived, we simply hired them. Right now, they're still working in the salt mines to pay off the debts they built up while marching on our roads. The people won't stand for this. The people are hard at work in factories making coast break and other fantastic products. They're too busy to worry about who's running the kingdom. Listen, tributary games, I know I asked for a lot of things. And I appreciate that you at least entertain my ideas. I'm hoping that when this game comes out, you are also going to do one of those fun PR kits. Because, you know, Team 17 should be able to do PR kits. If there's not a little box of Coast Break cereal in the PR box, I will be sad. Because I want it now. You can't marry capitalism? Watch me. I will do it. Somehow. So is there anyone fighting against you? No, not really. We are, what's the phrase? Too big to fail. I know, this is way too real. I'm suddenly sick to my stomach. Anyways, I must stop yapping. I've got a board meeting. I'll leave you to practice your speech. Once Lord Patrician Mr. T.L. Wolf has departed, T.L. Wolf, you son of a bee. You take a longing look out the window. The capital skyline has been devoured by smoke from the new factories. With a sigh, you begin practicing your speech. For the rest of Monarch PeachyAenne's reign, they were a powerless mascot for the Patrician Cereal Company. Do I get to be on the box of the cereal company? Are the cereal boxes? They eventually met their end by drowning in a vat of milk during a promotional stunt? What? I couldn't just fucking live in peace and, like, sign autographs? That would have made more money than having me die. I better come back like fucking Two-Face. Half of my face is milk. Come on. I wanted to be closer to the creamy, it's true. I'll get you, Batman! Rushing to complete the scheme, the Counts attempted their blood ritual too early. The summoned demon escaped their control and slaughtered dozens, including Sasa and Conte. Oh, jeez. Okay. All that there remained of the Grandee's attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner, deep under the castle, clad in, ooh, man in the iron mask! Listen, Grandees sell... Don't sell people, I take it back. Why don't you... Of course, Jenny comes in right at the moment where I accidentally talk about selling people. I tell you, it's wrong. It's all wrong. Don't listen to me. Jenny, thank you so much for that raid. Y'all, if you aren't following Kim Chica, what are you doing? Go give Kim Chica a follow. I'm going to go into more why Jenny is amazing, but we're almost done with this episode, so let me just finish up. The patricians owned everything. Corporations ruled, and the kingdom was blanketed in mills, factories, and mines. But when the old mascot monarch died, and King Aelus was crowned, the other nobles emerged from their shadows, sniffing a chance to claw back at their power. All right, y'all. I died in a milk vat. But I did marry Justin from Suncoast, so I feel a little bit okay about that. YouTube, I hope you've had fun out there. I actually enjoyed this one because I hadn't got to see this ending yet, so it was good. Let me know if you want to play more King of the Castle with me, but you don't really have a choice, like me and the Monarchs, because I'm going to be playing more of this. If you'd like to join in our next game, definitely check us out on Stump Gamers. And be there, and don't throw me in the river. Okay, bye.